Hi guys, and welcome back to another Football Manager video. Now, last video, we did quite well. Got ourselves up to 14th place. But if we look at the fixtures, got a draw with Palace, a draw with Leeds, a win against Southampton. Just before that, lost to Man City but beat Brighton, lost to Everton but beat Newcastle. So, you know, over the last 5 fixtures in the Premier League, 2 wins, 2 draws and a loss against Man City. So that's pretty good going. I'm happy with the way the team's playing. But if we look at our next 5 fixtures, Arsenal, Man United, Watford, Tottenham, Wolves. So 3 of those I'm expecting a loss in, but I'm hoping we can get something against Watford and Wolves and push through the season. Now, we did have this player granted a work permit. Just need to figure out how to sign him, but we can adjust our budget. So we're going to do that. Bring him in. 3.5-star central midfielder that's 20 years old. Got some very all-round stats. And he can play attacking mid. He can play striker, winger. So he looks very versatile. And a lot of clubs are interested in him. Porto, AC Milan, Roma. And it looks like we're going to beat them all to him. So, brilliant transfer. Happy to get him through the door. And yeah, that's going to be great for us. Hogan and Woods both look like they're going to go. We need to reapply for a work permit for Sanchez. 26th of November is the decision date. Which is the day after our Arsenal game. So, home against Arsenal. I'm going to be tough, but at least, I mean, everyone's passed their fitness test, which is always a good start. Sunjic out, which means... Bielik's work permit's expired as well. How do I don't know how I sort that out. I only sorted it with Sanchez because it popped up. Not there. Look at the overview. Apply for work permit. There we go. Try and get one for Bielik. I think Dahlberg is... Yeah, he's out with a work permit issue as well. Let's try and get one for him. Oh, didn't press that. Hopefully we get some players back soon. In midfield... I think it's going to have to be... Okay. Sunjic is suspended, which means we don't have too many options. I think Kilkenny's more suited because he plays as a deep line playmaker and we want someone to sit back a bit. And he's good to play. Sunjic can come off the bench for Josh Vaya. Oh, we don't have a goalkeeper on the bench actually. So let's do that instead. Ryan Woods plays better in that role. Let's give it to Woods. Romero up front. Is it the move we want to make? I mean, he's got some very good stats. Deeney has a lot of good stats as well. I think we just play Romero as a deep lying forward and hope that causes some issues for Arsenal. Dak in attacking mid. I think that's going to have to be it because Dak's 2.5. Yeah, I think... Unless... Sterling plays good on the wing, so we could put Ilias in the middle. Play Sterling on the wing. And then play Nico Williams at wing back. That looks good to me. It's a big game against Arsenal, going to be tough. Let's get into it. And hopefully we can take all 3 points. We lose 2-1. We went 1-0 up. And then Martinelli scored 2. That's very, very devastating. We sit 1 point above the relegation zone. So tight down there, but going 1-0 up and then losing it is horrible. Another game as well that we've lost by 1 goal. Everyone's been granted their work permits, so they're all available for the next match, which is good. Leicester drew 4-4 with Bournemouth. Harvey Barnes got a hat-trick. Bournemouth went 4-3 up in the 90th minute. Solanke scored, and then Rafa equalised in 90 plus 5. That is a crazy game. Who is this? No idea. That is Magno. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a horrible game. Tuanzebe's defensive midfielder. Look at him. This is going to be horrible. Has Lecco done well? Scored his first Middlesbrough goal. Very nice. Pedersen's now a British citizen. Everton drew with Southampton, which means Everton are now above us. Oh, they were already above us. Okay. Game against Man United coming up soon. To be fair, I'm glad Villa beat Watford, because Watford would have went above us. Any other result, Watford would have went above us. We just want to keep people below us, that's it. Man United. Offers made for Dos Reis. He's not worth much, but it's because, well, he doesn't have a work permit, and he actually doesn't have a contract. What's his potentially League One standard? I have to get rid of him. Man United up next. Big game. Again, away though at Man United. I think it's just keep the goal difference down. Our finances are actually looking good. We've made £3 million profit this month. Ilias, young player of the month, got 3rd. Fair play. Gary Gardner is out for Wickham. That's like till the end of the season, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay, we sent him out on loan to Wickham, hoping that it would boost his price up a bit. And that hasn't really worked. Zidane is the Man United manager. Who's below us? Watford have got Norwich. I don't really know how I want that to go. I guess a draw means only 2 points are given out rather than 3. Maybe that's logical. Burnley against Leicester, okay. Brighton and Palace. Brighton and Palace are playing each other right at the top. Okay, so we want some draws in those fixtures, I guess, then. Brighton beat Palace 3-1. We lost to Crystal Palace as well. Oh, no, we drew with Crystal Palace, sorry. But we've got some players back at least. Let's put them on the bench first, and then see what we want to do about the team. Josh Villa, Sanchez. Sanchez isn't as good of a winger as Sterling is. That's interesting. He is transfer listed as well. I'm very interested in speaking to other clubs. Let's see if we can get anything for him. That'll be very good for us. Bielik in. Sunjic is a 4-star ball winning. Okay, Bielik compared to Lavia. Lavia's 4-star as well, so Bielik's going to have to sit this one out. Stay on the bench. Can Romero play attacking mid at all? No, he's just a striker. Right, so goalkeeper as well. Let's get Dahlberg in for Baxter. Let's go with that. Looks pretty good to me. It did. But then I realised Sterling's not in. How's he a better wing back but got worse stats on everything but acceleration? Okay. Leave it as it is then. Away at Man United, I'm just praying we don't concede 7. 2-1 again. And we've made it 1-1, but Nico Williams got sent off and straight after Osimhen scored. Another game lost by 1 goal. Liverpool beat Newcastle 6-0. But another game lost by 1 goal. This is so frustrated. It's so frustrating, sorry. I mean, at least Burnley lost. Norwich lost. Palace lost. Burnley, Norwich, Palace, the bottom 3 lost. But we're 17th now. And a game up against Watford next. Then Tottenham, Wolves. We could do with winning against Watford and Wolves. Players' wage demands are too high. Reduce current wage bill. Stoke are interested. Well, do these games really matter? I guess Everton are kind of close to us. And Bournemouth on points. Only 3 points and 2 points away from us. So hopefully the other 2 win. Chelsea won. Bournemouth won. Okay, well Everton were closer to us, so I'm glad Chelsea won. Watford play a 4-3-1-2. So they might win the midfield battle here. Watford will be tough to beat, that's all it says. Josh Andrews scored for Doncaster, nice. Franca's happy, that's good. Who's the other player we signed? We signed someone on loan and sent him straight out back to the club we signed him from. Dos Reyes, he's gone. A little bit more money. We got Watford, Everton, Brighton. How Brighton up there already? Shows how tight it all is. Norwich, Arsenal, Wolves, Burnley. Okay. Right, well Sterling can go in instead at wing back. Well, they played better as a fullback, an attacking fullback, but run wide with the ball. Fullbacks don't do anything. I guess we really want fullbacks rather than wing backs. We don't want to be pushing forward at all. Williams out for Woods. Another counter-attack against Watford. At home, we need the points now. 0-0. Drops us into the relegation zone. Because Norwich beat Arsenal. Of course they did. Again, it's still tight down here, but we just needed to get all the points in that one, because Tottenham away next, I can't see a win. Wolves after that, can't really see a win either. Okay, Tottenham play it the same as us. Definitely counter-attack against Tottenham. It's not doing too bad for us. We either draw or lose by 1 goal at the moment, and it's very, very annoying. We lost about 4 of our games we've lost this season have been by 1 goal. 1 was against Chelsea, 1 against Man U, 1 against Arsenal. So we're not getting dominated. We might be getting dominated on the ball, but we're not getting battered by anyone. We're just quite unlucky when it comes to scoring. Okay, let's just go straight into this one. Against Tottenham away. Okay, as I was saying, we don't get battered. We get battered 4-0. Not a good result at all. But Bournemouth battered Norwich, so I guess if there's a positive, that's it. We've lost 9 games. 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal. 6 of our 9 losses have been by 1 goal. If we could have just scored an extra goal in 2 of those games, we're out of the relegation zone. And I think it's also time to change something. I don't quite know what, but something needs to change. He looks like he could be pretty good. For that cheap, buy him and send him out on loan. Oh, this. Okay, buy him, send him out on loan. Stretton. Trejo offer accepted. Don't like minimum fee release clauses. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Lukaku still to show. Chelsea beat Palace. 3rd round draw for the FA Cup. Who do we get? Home against Charlton. Okay, well we lost at home against a League One side last time out. Let's hope we don't repeat that. Everton against Burnley. I pray Everton win this. It's a draw. Burnley's still below us, but it's quite difficult. Baxter apparently has a release clause of 825k in his contract. How? And he's unhappy at the club. Roberts is ill, send him home. Sturk injured, okay. Leeds v Liverpool. Liverpool win 1-0, go top of the league. Birmingham youth intake. Some good prospects there. Okay, well we want Newcastle to lose, that's about it really. Although they are 4 points ahead of us. Newcastle do lose to Man United 2-0. Villa beat Man City 2-1. Bournemouth got a point. Bournemouth up here. I thought they were in the relegation zone for some reason. So Wolves up next. Going to be quite a tough game, but we're at home. I don't know about this whole let's play counter-attacking against, teams around us. We're actually, it's for some reason we're highlighted as favourites, but with the same odds as Wolves. What happened to Maxime Collin? I can't even remember. He was a 3.5-star fullback. Would have been useful to keep, to be honest, but we got a bit of money for him, so That's useful. Sterling's playing. Nico Williams. Where does Nico Williams even go here? I guess for Woods. Okay, we want Ilias over there. Yeah, Deeney has to play up front. He can't play. He could play attacking mid, but I'm kind of tempted to play, if he'll move, to play like this. Sunjic prefers being a CDM than a centre mid. I think Bielik does as well, to be honest. Yeah, both pretty similar. I guess it makes more sense to do this. That looks pretty good. Do we want it to be a counter-attack? Yeah, stick with a counter-attack. But with just a bit more reinforced, I guess. 0-0. Obviously could have done with a win, but a 0-0, you know, with 5 matches without winning, 2 draws, 3 losses. But the 3 losses were against Arsenal, Man U and Tottenham, and 2 of them were by 1 goal. So I know we're expected to lose those games. It's difficult because you wanna go into it and try and get positive results, but when you're playing against teams like Man United, Arsenal and Tottenham, 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose. Norwich drew with Burnley, which puts Norwich ahead of us. Brighton drew with Leicester as well. Newcastle lost to Leeds, that's good. Palace lost to Watford 4-3. Anything to keep a team below us, I guess. And Brighton got a point against Leicester. They equalised really late on. If only Leicester could have held on. Take a point off Brighton. They're on 14 as well. Looks a bit tighter. Deeney and Ilias are our top scorers. But we're not playing Deeney at the moment. I'm wondering whether it's time to maybe bring Deeney in against the games, for the harder games. Portland show interest in Woods. Trejo's got a work permit, so we can accept that one. Villa v Southampton. Southampton win it. Not that any of that matters to us. But this next game matters massively. We cannot afford to lose this one. Look, we have to win it really. But if we lose, it looks like we're in a bad position. So I thought it was Norwich next. It's Leicester. This one we probably will lose, but hopefully we can get something out of it. Is this right? Ball playing central defender, yeah. Quite tempted to play. Doesn't play well up front. Villalba? No. I was thinking I had something then, a good idea, but we're not going to go for that. We're going to play like this instead. Leicester, Deeney's into the lineup now. And we get a point. 1-1. We will take that. Massive result against a team that was... they were 7th, that point brought them up to 6th. Massive, massive result. Chelsea beat Liverpool. This title race, 40-40-40. Palace beat Everton 3-0. Everton, what are you doing to me? Come on. First goal was in the 61st minute as well. Man City beat Burnley. Bournemouth beat Newcastle. Norwich beat Brighton. Would have been better if Brighton won, really, but sure. Watford beat Arsenal as well. Okay, so interesting. We get a point. It's a good point. We're still in the relegation zone, but you know, a point against a team away that we're not expected to get anything against, we take that all day long. Norwich up next at home, and then Burnley away. This is very important. Very, very important. These two games. Some loans extended, sure. I don't know whether to leave it there, because the next episode we'll be focusing on some big games against, you know, potential relegation rivals. So yeah, we will leave it there. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Football Manager content.